Hello and welcome to Gili Meno. For those that don't know me, my name is Maria Sangria. I am an explorer of the unbeaten path, showing you undiscovered or very low tourism spots that I absolutely adore. Today we are on Gili Meno. I have actually already spent a month, almost a month here. It is one of the three famous Gili Islands on the north of Lombok, between Lombok and Bali in Indonesia. And of the three, this has definitely ticked all the boxes for me. So I wanted to do a little walk around, tell you a little bit about what I've learned. I am actually on my way to one of my favorite bars, restaurants that I have discovered on the island. Um, I always look around at all different kinds of levels of accommodations, and this is one of the favorites that I have found. So what can you see already is that there is virtually no people. I am walking on the beach path here. You can see the beautiful water behind me. That is actually Gili Tragoan in the background, completely the opposite of Gili Meno. It couldn't be more different, honestly, other than being a small island and being in the same area. This little corner is beautiful. It's very zen. It happens to be a private house. I always enjoy walking by it. There is lots of accommodation of different levels. Uh, Beach bars, definitely enough to get you by, but it is a quiet island. I am rather enjoying it. I am barefoot as usual in my favorite places. I've got my snorkeling gear, and we are actually headed to the famous Nest underwater sculpture. So that is a big sculpture that was actually sunk on purpose and become a big tourist attraction. Snorkeling is definitely one of the biggest things that is popular here on Gili Meno. Of the three islands, I have to say that it is my favorite. It has the best beaches, which we'll step out in the beach in a minute. It has the best intact reefs that I've seen. I've gone on a couple of snorkel trips with the boat to see different areas. And then of course I've brought my paddleboard and been able to explore. I've actually paddled from where I live all the way around to where we're going now, and just put my leash onto my bathing suit and off I went. Might actually get some rain. Absolutely amazing. Love, love, love. You gotta keep your ears open. You can hear behind us. Here comes one of the famous horse and carts. Ooh, don't get run over. That is the primary transportation here on the island. If you have heavy bags, if you don't want to use your feet as we're doing now. We also have bicycles to rent, and there's also e-bikes, so you can also choose from that. I'm actually walking past one of the several dive shops that they have here on the island. Again, it is, oh look, it's a weather machine. I don't know how many times I've walked past this and I have not noticed this. So very cute, the sign if you want to read it. Weather coconut, never paid attention. It's probably more right than the weatherman. It always says that it is raining here. On all the islands, actually on Lombok, and I'd say about 90% of the time they are dead wrong. You cannot rely on the weather apps here. It is a very tropical climate, and most of the time they are wrong. could be right today because I've actually felt a couple of drops. So we'll see how it goes. Yesterday I discovered, for those that follow me, you know that I am not a big drinker. It's not that I'm against drinking, it's just you have to choose your passions. And drinking is expensive, and I'd rather spend my money traveling on massages, on things like that. But yesterday I was walking along and I wanted to check out one of the more upscale places here for my clients to offer you different accommodations. And Basque is definitely one of the best of the island. It's about $500 a night, so it is it's a little bit expensive, but it is 24 hours full service. They have beautiful glass villas. I was busy filming them, and then I happened upon some of the other places. I should go down to the beach. I happened upon a sign that happened to say that I was between 3 and 5 p.m. and happy hour had started. Usually that means absolutely nothing to me, but it was roasting hot. I think it was about 40 degrees yesterday. And what did they have already pre-made was frozen margaritas in 3 different flavors. I couldn't pass it up. So I plunked myself on one of the cush tables beside the beautiful infinity pool, and I had a couple of drinks. And they make some darn good drinks, I have to say. So I will be heading back again. But beyond Basque, there are a lot of other beautiful places to stay. So we're actually, don't know how to pronounce it, but we are going to be going past everybody's got 2-for-1s. I just never noticed before. Mahamaya. So this is Mahamaya. It's a really nice property directly across from Gili, very chill. They've got all the beautiful white tables, drop pendants on all of the tables, which is very nice. I have not actually eaten here myself, but it's somewhere I walk past very often, and it looks beautiful. They've even got the all-important hammocks. Definitely one of the things that are a must anywhere that I stay. Hammock life is key. Just so many little spots. It's hard to kind of try them all because I tend to go back to my favorites. Once I found a cool place that has Wi-Fi, that has some great dishes for me to try, then I tend to go back there. So, ooh, it's backwards. So one of the things that Gili Meno is known for is turtles, and they are not kidding. It is full of turtles. I have never seen so many turtles as I have seen around Gili Air, and also Gili Meno where we're on. So directly in front of my hotel, which I'll be adding a little clip from that, you don't even need to go searching for them. You can. And most people at the beginning do. They're like, ooh, we're going to swim the laps and you're going to see the turtles. But they're like literally 10 feet from shore, if that. And they're just lounging out, enjoying life. It's totally going to rain. Munching on the seagrass. And it is just amazing to see them up close. When you go on snorkel tours, which there are many of, usually you have a bunch of people around. If it's not on your boat, it's on someone else's boats. They tend to go to the same spots. Can't believe it's raining. But when you're in the water by yourself, just directly from the hotel, you get one-on-one encounters, and those are almost guaranteed. It's totally raining, guys. I don't even know what to say right now. It is raining. Only when I try to do my video. That's not true, actually. There has been some rain here over the past week. It does usually start in the afternoons. We did have one day that it rained completely from the morning until the evening, but usually that's quite unusual. See behind me, they're actually repairing a boat there. There's always lots of things going on. I don't know what's going on here. Is there like turtles in there? I had no idea, but there's turtles here too.
Are there two turtles somewhere else?
At the turtle conservation.
Oh, where is that?
Just like a 5-minute walk from there. No, this is new. This was not here. You guys just put this in. There was not turtles in it, so I guess they got, they found a nest. And they're protecting them here, so they're protecting them from poachers, protecting them from predators. So good job, good job. There is a turtle conservation, official one by the harbor, which I've taken a video of and shared. Rain, rain. But now there's another one on the other side of the island, so it's really nice to see that the locals are getting together and protecting the species. I think there's 3 different species here that call it home, and they need to keep them for about 8 months before releasing them, so they're a little bit big enough. You can actually, I wonder how much it's going to rain. You can actually pay for them, for yourself, sorry, to release one of the older turtles. So if that's been something that, so crazy stuff, it has actually started raining quite hard. So I'm going to pause where I'm going and hopefully we can reconvene. I'm going to show you one of my favorite spots that I actually visit. Lunch on a regular basis, so I guess it's just meant to be. I wasn't going to stop here today, but here we are, and it's going to be lunchtime. Everybody's running. It's not like we're most of us are wet already. Resumption. We just had a mass downpour. A few minutes ago I decided to stop for lunch at what used to be my favorite restaurant. Unfortunately, I've come here about, I don't know, for 3 weeks, almost every day. Unfortunately, they must have changed their chef because the last 3 meals have been, and their service has also gone. So that was disappointing. I'm glad that I always wait until the end to review these places because they do change, unfortunately. So Malfina, which I would have given an 8 or a 9, is down to a 6 for sure. So let's walk the beach. Let's see if we can find a way down, not step on the corals. The rain is gone. It is super sparkly. There's a thin kind of place to walk, but I think I'm going to choose to walk on the actual path so I don't cut up my feet. A lot of people do recommend that you bring reef shoes to walk, and that's one of the reasons. It is actually absolutely covered in dead coral if you are walking the beach, and it is not super awesome to walk on. I am a big fan of the barefoot life. As you know, always barefoot. I'm definitely the happiest when I am. And here you can walk on the path, so I'm walking on the path right now, and there's very little corals on there. but if you're actually walking on the beach, it becomes a bit of a challenge. So we have actually reached one of my favorite higher end hotels here on Gili Meno. I've done a little bit of a separate video on it, but I'm going to turn you around. So they have glass villas that are very open, very spacious, get a lot of light. You have all your outdoor seating, which is actually covered in this one, and you also have your own private pool. They have about, I believe, 12 of these. They're really spacious, very beautiful, definitely luxurious. You get to face Gili Tea over here, and the famous nest sculptures that I was talking about earlier. One of their snorkeling attractions is just in front of this place. So you can just walk out from your fabulous villa onto the beach, into the water, and get to experience the beauty and all the fish that are around this artificial reef is basically what it is. It's not the only one that is there, but it's definitely one of the coolest. So definitely on your must-do list. Kind of hear the music. So as we're coming up, this is, I'm going to switch over. We are coming up on the restaurant that is attached to Bask. So give me a second, I'm going to turn around so you can see. So really nice. Hello! Lots of friendly locals. So this is the infinity pool as part of the restaurant. So if you are not lucky enough to have your own pool, you can just come here and use the one here. I have brought my bathing suit this time, my bikini, so I plan to make use of it. Lots of seating over here. Ah, sunshine. So I'm going to be pausing this because I am going to go snorkeling. Thank you so much. Thank you. So I'm going to be going snorkeling to, I've already been, but I'm going to go again. I always love to revisit my favorite places. And after I'm done swimming, safety first, I'm going to be coming back to the beautiful Bask to have a couple of cocktails. I hope you can join me. See you in a minute. Just steps off the beach onto crystal clear water, and there is the beautiful statues that everybody talks about just in front of Bask. Amazing. Turtles absolutely everywhere, and then back to beautiful Bask to enjoy their infinity pool right in front of the beach. A little bit of a swim in beautiful warm water. Before we're heading back to the beach bar for one of those amazing coconut margaritas. Long live Bask Beauty. Cheers from Gili Meno, everyone. Thanks for joining me.